Men cheat because we have allowed them free hand to cheat. Whatever I'm carrying is the sum total of me, not the sum total of other people that I have been with.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jane Lawrence and I come with a lot of juice. Today I just want to chit chat, just talk, right? Like I always do. I want to talk about philanderers. I don't honestly understand why women think that they don't deserve better. I have talked about it before on this channel that women cheat, right? And what makes it even way difficult to figure out when she cheats is because women were very meticulous. We know how to coordinate things. So we can easily cheat and clean our tracks. But for the men, it takes a lot for men to clean their tracks perfectly. I was having a conversation with a group of women, and I said, because this is me, right?
I am not one to fall in love easily, but when I do find someone that I connect with mentally and they are physically appealing, it's a lot easier for me to fall in love with that person, right? For me, I am more drawn to people who are very intelligent, who know things much more than I do. That can be really nerve-wracking for me because I hate to be in a group where you're saying something and I really don't have a clue and I'm just silent. I love to have healthy conversations, right? So if I do find a person who knows a lot of things and I see them as someone that I can learn from, it gets me really moist, just to put it that way. So for me, my ideal kind of guy is someone who is mentally sharp and also physically okay. I'm not looking for someone who is like very perfect because I am not perfect myself. But one thing that is so important is someone who has something upstairs that I could run ideas with. If you see on my channel, when I talk about ideal partners, I always make mention of your IQ, your intellectual capacity, because far more than the physical connection, what carries on that relationship is your ability to have healthy conversations on so many aspects. Like I said earlier, I was having a conversation with a group of women and I told them, I said, see, a deal breaker for me is when I figure out that a man is cheating. Even as much as you cheating once, you break my trust because I am invested in that relationship with you. And I am the sort of person who cannot double date. I'm not that kind of person who will double date because I already know what I want from a person. And when I do see that, I stick to that person and I don't care what the next person is doing out there. So I am totally invested in that relationship. I'm totally invested in that relationship emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, and otherwise. I'm there to put in my quota. I am not that sort of person who gets into a relationship and I am not helping you as well as you helping me. It has to be mutually beneficial. I'm not saying in terms of finances, but if I do have, fine. But I'm saying in terms of other capacity, not basically sexual. Now, if I am keeping myself for you, I expect you keep yourself for me as well. I am expecting that we are in an exclusive relationship where you're not sharing your body with other people. Because I'm here. I'm not sharing my body with other people. I'm here for you. So you are assured that whatever I'm carrying is the sum total of me, not the sum total of other people that I have been with. Do you get? So I don't don't know how women tolerate men who cheat, or I don't know how women or how men tolerate women who cheat. I do know that in this African society, men find it really hard to tolerate women who cheat. Even if you go as much as cheating once, it is a big problem. Do you understand what I mean? But on the flip side of things, you see women accommodating men who cheat. They accommodate philanderers, and then they go out and they tell women that, you see, men don't stay faithful to one woman. They accept the lies that has been told to them, that men are built to be polygamous. No, men are not built to be polygamous. When God created Adam, he created Eve. So God's purpose for man and woman is to be in union with themselves. So what I'm getting at is the fact that women have come to terms with the seeming reality that men can be forgiven when they cheat. Men can be accepted eventually when they cheat. And it's much more difficult for a woman to leave her home that she's built years and years with this man just because he cheats. Men will always cheat. So you better just live with a reality than walk away from your family that you've built. I don't see it that way. Once a man cheats, that's a deal breaker, and it's even there in the Bible. That's a ground for you to leave your relationship, because I've seen on social media platforms, I've seen even in hospitals, women suffering for, the carelessness of their philanderers as husbands. He goes out and he cheats with someone, and cheats without even protecting himself so that he protects his wife at home. He goes out and he cheats, he sleeps with a woman, or as many women he finds out, and he comes home with a disease. And the funny thing is that the most common sexually transmitted disease is the human papilloma virus. And a lot of women don't know that they have it, because men can be carriers of this HPV and you don't see the signs on their genitals. It's only when it's obvious, when you see genital warts, that's when you know that he's got HPV. So I have seen cases where women have HPV and later on, 10 years afterwards, it develops to cervical cancer. And these women have been faithful. I have seen cases of women going to hospital only to find out that they have HIV. And they don't even know where that came from. I'm using this opportunity to tell women that your life matter far more than your marriage, far more than what you're trying to keep. If he does not respect your vow to be faithful and loyal to you in sickness and in health, which I think a lot of people are just not holding on to those vows anymore, then you need to walk away and not be afraid to walk away. Because at the end of the day, you would be taking that which you never even planned for. Why I'm even saying this is because I have also seen cases where a man ends up having throat cancer, and the doctor tells the wife that he got throat cancer because of oral sex that he's been performing. And the wife was taken aback because he's never performed that with her. Maybe she doesn't even like it. So he goes out to perform that with a woman or other women. And at the end of the day, he contracts, HPV in his throat. And now he has throat cancer. When we talk about cheating, it's a really broad topic, because to some extent, some men cheat because their wives are not readily available to satisfy their sexual needs. Once you're married, whatever you decide to do in your marriage is permissible, right? So I have heard of women say, oh, if he really loves you, he wouldn't tell you to go down and give him a blowjob, or go down to suck his, joystick. Or if she really loves you, she wouldn't require of you to go down to suck her. Look, if that's what your man wants, if that's what your woman wants, you need to give it to them. Okay? You need to give it to them, or they would go outside and get it from a source that is contaminated already. And you don't want that, because when it comes back to you, you're going to get it. But that's a different case entirely. I'm talking to women who accommodate men who cheat because they're men. Men cheat because we have allowed them free hand to cheat. We've bought into the idea that a man cannot stay with one woman forever and sleep with a woman forever. So if a man cannot stay with a woman forever, having sex with her forever, what makes you think that a woman can stick to one man forever, having sex with that one man forever? Come on now. Who do you think women are? Like we don't have blood flowing through our bodies, or we don't get easily attracted to someone out there, or you think you're the only cute person we see in our lives. There are lots of temptations out there, but it only takes integrity for us not to, fall off the grid. So you need to respect women by respecting your bodies and sticking to your woman or sticking to your man. It is possible, totally possible, for you to be in a marriage with this woman or with this man without having to stick your joystick in different juicy pots. It is possible for a woman to satisfy you soul, body, and spirit. You just need to develop your integrity. I think men or women who cheat on their partners just have lost their integrity, and that's on period. Women, stop giving excuses for men cheating. And men, it is a lie. Stop telling the lies that it is impossible for a man to be with one woman for the rest of your life, having sex with them, because it's in the nature of a man to cheat, or it's in the nature for a man to be polygamous. That's what society has ingrained in our heads. It is possible. You just need to have some integrity. All right? And women, don't come down on your standards. There are men out there like you who desire to be with one woman for the rest of their lives. So if you must wait for that kind of person, do wait. In any case, I'll just stop here. But this is a broad conversation. I just don't want this video to be any lengthy. All right? So we'll just stop here, and until next time, keep living that fab life. Don't compromise, and don't let anyone make you a second fiddle of yourself.